Good morning. It's a beautiful morning here at the University of Florida Turfgrass Station. And Bobby Shave is my name. And I'm a PGA member. And I was a good friend of Wild Bill Mehlhorn. And Mehlhorn was the smartest person I ever came across. And according to his peers, he was the finest striker of the ball that they ever saw. And he was by far the best I ever saw. And I wanted to bring to the golfing public that perspective. And his perspective was naturalness. And you're going to learn naturalness. And it's something you've already done all your life. But unfortunately, when we taught the game, naturalness disappears right off the bat. And at this turf station, Dr. Cesaro and his staff do southern turf grasses and other environmental issues that they operate on. And they do a great job. And we've always come here. And I was a green superintendent for a number of years and spent a lot of time here. So I'm going to get right into Mehlhorn because these are short clips. I'm going to talk about the pivot and the arm swing in this clip and give you some of Mehlhorn's exercises. In the pivot, what we do is simply walk in place and we turn on the leg that we're standing on. Something we've done all our life. Skip a stone across the water, bat a fungo, cut grass with a grass whip. Our arms and legs work in a natural manner. All our life they do exactly the same thing in our arm-leg activities. So you copy any of those and you teach yourself. You have to be your own best teacher. And that's a quote from Mehlhorn. In the book we have 150 one-liners and that's one of them. And another one is accuracy is nothing but naturalness and judgment. And that's what we're talking about this morning, naturalness. So in the pivot, here's what takes place. The left heel rolls in. We turn on the right side. The left knee comes over towards the right. We turn back on the right leg, and the left foot will hit the ground and be facing towards the target. And then we turn on the left leg, and this comes back. So this goes in and around, and then this goes in and around, and we spin ourselves in a circle. And Mehlhorn said, the straighter you hit the ball, the better you will be making a circle. In other words, if you make a good circle, the ball will go straight. And the reason for that is we have a circle. We want a circle. And when the legs carry this portion of our anatomy with no independent action, that means from our waist to our neck, with no independent action, our legs simply carry that all our life. So when that happens, we have a circle. When we have a tilt, by keeping our head down, which most 90% of the people do, they don't have that circle. And so they have no idea where the golf ball is going to go. And the arms have no idea what to do because they've timed with your pivot all your life. They know exactly what to do when you pivot correctly. They have no idea what to do when you don't. And so what we want to do is get rid of, for most of you, we want to get rid of the tilt. And you will go back and have this kind of an action. You take away the pivot and you can see that you've tilted yourself. And so what we need to do is get the left shoulder coming straight across like we would bat a fungo. You toss a ball in the air and you hit it and watch what happens. You just do this yourself. Put a club on, toss a ball. It's a great exercise before you hit it. And you'll see this thing come straight across. Well, try it with this sometime. You'd feel like a fool trying to bat a fungo like that. Or cutting grass. You'd never cut grass this way. You'd always cut grass in timing with the arms and the legs. And so when you go and teach yourself to be sideways here, your arm swing is going to have to change. Because what happened is you piston. You piston the arm because it tilts. And that's not natural. So we want the arms to climb. So when you change this, you're going to have to change that. And I'll show you some exercises to do that. Okay, I'm going to talk about the arm swing. The arm swing times with this pivot. And the exercises of the pivot are such that, that we can make it easy for ourselves. And let me go through those exercises because I forgot them. Here's the first primary exercise. You put the club on your thighs and you turn on one leg and another. And then you do this one. This one you can use on the course easily. And it's a better one because you got some freedom here. And you just do this one. That's it. You just do that. Boom, boom. Just like you skip a stone across water. Copy what that feels like, and you'll have it. It's not hard. You've already done it. You know exactly. Your legs know exactly what to do. But when you say golf to your legs, they do all kinds of strange things. So you're going to change that a little bit. You're going to have a little metamorphosis this morning. And so the other one that I like is, this is half a pivot. You can be in an elevator by yourself. You can be waiting for the toast to come up in the morning, and you just practice half your pivot. And now you change hands. Take your right hand and go through. And so that's what takes place. And your arms know what to do if you do that. Okay, the arm swing is going to have one major exercise, and it's a good one. We do not move any part of our anatomy except our shoulder joint, our elbow joint, and the radius and ulna. And this is what we do. We do not move anything. We're granite, we're concrete. And you just do this and let the hands come above your head. Don't squeeze, let the hands be free. And you'll see going through the golf ball that the face of the club will point between your legs. That's natural. That's what takes place. Physics acts upon that golf club like that. Now, when you hit the golf ball, that won't happen because you'll have a centrifugal and a centripetal pull. It'll be perfect. And so when you do that, find out how this arm works, because here's what takes place. It has a rolling action, and has an up action, and it has an inward pull. What is that? Rock on a string. That's this forearm. And you make a bigger action, this joint works. Now, I'll show you that. This forearm has three motions. It has a slight sidewards, it has a slight rolling, so it does this, and it goes up and down. And when it gets to right angles, this joint comes into play. So like you're driving a nail, all of a sudden you want to hit it hard, boom, automatically. You don't have to think about it. Automatically that works. So it goes like this. So it goes boom, boom, boom. There's how the arms work, and you add a pivot to that, and there's where you are, at the top. It's in front of you. This is in front of you. You watch all your friends, they'll be they'll piston because they got a tilt, and they'll be here. Very difficult. Only because you have a habit of doing that, and so you want to change that habit. And so we train ourselves. You train yourselves with these exercises and get a good arm action, arm action, arm action, and a good pivot to go with that. And so I'll take an arm action and I'll add a pivot. You got a golf swing. That's the way she goes. Good luck to you.